to Quarantining
with the Chris's.
I'm your host, Chris.
And I'm your host, Chris.
And we have a very, 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 very special edition for you folks today.
We sure do. We sure do. We have a special House of G-D Thursday for you. Yes,
yes. Very special edition of Quarantine with the Chris's. We are live from Los Angeles. It is raining. A very special holy edition for Passion Week. Hello to all of you out there in Instagram quarantine land. We have a man of the cloth. We have a woman whose name is frankly really long and ends in a Siri. Thank you for joining if you raised me. Thank you for joining if you have red hair. Thank you for joining if you're bald. Thank you for joining if you're part Asian. Thank you for joining if I don't know you. Thank you for joining if you're a beautiful Giordano. We are Quarantine with the Chris's live in Los Angeles. A very special House of GD Thursday.
Yes. There's a dash in between the G and the D.
Oh, interesting.
Yes. It is a special day today. It is Maundy Thursday.
The fuck is Maundy Thursday?
It's the night of the Last Supper.
Oh, the night of the Last Supper. And
yes.
That was the Last Supper.
Well, I mean, I hope it's not the night of our Last Supper.
Yeah, I hope not either.
I mean, yeah, what are we having?
We
haven't even decided.
We've not talked about that yet.
We haven't even talked about. We do have a special PSA for all of you at home eating suppers or whatever the heck you're doing. Please stay inside.
I think what he's trying to say is stay the fuck inside. Many of you across the country and across the world continue to go outside for frankly no reason. You don't need that extra bottle of wine. You know who I'm talking to right now.
Yes. Please send us your videos of you staying inside, eating, or maybe washing each other's feet.
Please don't send us pictures of your feet. But if you want to, we're at QWTChrises on all social media platforms, including Instagram, which you're on right now. We also have a Patreon that one of our holy guests and former members of the clergy, I should say,
yes.
Recently gave us a $5 a month subscription. That's the only $5 we've made all month. Visit patreon.com/QWTChrises. If you'd like to become a member as well, you will get special gifts from us. They are coming shortly if one of the beautiful Italian women in this chat finally decide to make our logo.
Yes.
We do have a community cause. Just get it delivered. We do have apparently JC would disagree as well. We do have a community cause today. It is Dear COVID Heroes.
Yes, the Dear COVID Heroes are posting thank you notes to all healthcare workers out there fighting the invisible battle for us all.
Dear COVID Heroes was sent to me by Marissa, a dear friend of the program who simply just never watches. But if you could take 5 minutes and type a letter to nurses, doctors, other healthcare workers, Dear COVID Heroes at gmail.com. If you can send Dear COVID Heroes at gmail.com and write a letter to thank those people who are helping to save the world right now. It was started to show support for nurse friends in New York City, and now it is going around the world. Dear COVID Heroes at gmail.com or on the gram at Dear COVID Heroes. If I have to spell COVID, you simply just haven't been alive for the past 3 months. Thank you for joining us. If your name is CGIO, if you're JGIO, if you're KGIO, a skeleton is joining us. Jesus loved walking. Thank you for that Bible verse. Thank you if you're Instant Murphy or if you're a Manayu. We appreciate you all today. We do have to pay the bills.
Yes. We do have to pay the bills. Emergency candles. These are blessed. So light one up. Well, I don't know if yours are blessed, but these ones are blessed. And we're also sponsored by Quinnipiac Intramurals.
Quinnipiac Intramurals. Not all of you have become a champion because my team beat all of you. 7 years.
Yes.
Boom.
We are actually supposed to practice humility today, so...
I think we are. Ryan!
Yes.
Ryan, spell humility. Does humility start with a Z?
I think it starts with a C.
I think it starts with a C. It definitely doesn't start with a Z. Yes. Ryan, could you get anyone on?
Ryan.
Jesus is not available? That's ridiculous.
All right. Next best.
Next best next to Jesus. Who do we got?
Next best.
Who do we got, Ryan? Oh, fuck. Team Dubra. Yes.
Nice. All right.
Could it be anyone?
In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Amen.
Oh. Great to see you.
Wow. The
hot.
man of the clock and the man of the hour, Monsignor _Z, a.k.a. Chris Zavodsky, a.k.a.
The Bird,
a.k.a. the CEO of Plus Ones. Cheers to you, my friend.
Cheers to you and Larry.
You need to stop pouring in order to cheers. You just poured a whole bottle into that.
What's up?
You're gonna die.
What's good?
Sorry, Larry over here was a little overzealous.
That's fine. We have questions flying around from the world already.
in.
We're on all the way live in Hoboken, New Jersey. Bobcats roar. Fuck Team Dubra. That's because you couldn't beat us.
Whoa!
Someone asking how am I or how are you? Someone Chris, are you wearing contacts or do you?
This is actually a contact-less time. We do not touch each other. Yes.
Oh wow.
We are showing our intramural champion shirts. Here's one that I do not own.
Yeah. Did you? I believe you went to Quinnipiac. Is that correct?
I did. I have a tattoo to prove it, if you don't mind, right there.
Oh wow. Oh whoa.
The question that America wants to know is why did you get Dairy Queen tattooed on your arm?
Well, that's actually a very good question, and the answer is in our first sponsor of the day.
Quarantining with the Chris's is brought to you by the Wyckoff Dairy Queen, ranked #1 Dairy Queen in the whole world.
Hey, Kevin.
Fun fact, that Dairy Queen was owned by the son of my senior year in Indian Hills High School's basketball coach.
It's a wonderful family. Good job, everyone in the McBain family, all of your little children that you have now, who will be very tall.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, very tall. Well, thank you for joining us. You're in Hoboken, New Jersey. Is that correct?
I am. We are under quarantine Gestapo rule from Mayor Bala. It's wonderful.
Oh, wow. But you, for some reason, continue to go outside as you are an essential worker somehow?
Yes.
I am a very essential employee, and I remind my friends of that quite literally daily.
Daily.
Yes, yes.
And what essential work are you doing? You're in New York City when you work, right?
I work in Queens. I am not a healthcare worker, and I'm not a first responder. Those are the only people that matter. I'm not a police officer. I'm in the engineering field, so don't worry about that. That's not important.
Okay,
Okay.
but you're
something that's a little more important than that.
But you're going into New York City every day, is that right?
I am. So I am the essential employee. So this new bill that they pass, hopefully they give me that 25 grand that I'm really looking for.
Yeah, and if you got that 25 grand, would you put it on red or black?
100% black.
Yeah.
What about Patreon at QWTChrises?
I give you 5 a month. Maybe I'll jump it up to 10 a month. If black does hit, I'll go first, third on the rest of it, all in.
Yeah,
Right
smart.
on.
But would it be a smarter bet though? I know you're a man who enjoys throwing money away.
Yes.
Would it be smarter to bet on an NBA players live 2K match?
I don't do that because I don't really trust the NBA players. I'd rather bet on something that I know the outcome will be, which is NFL football.
Okay, but you've never bet on a coach before, right?
There was one time.
What was that?
Shout out to Brad Zach. We were at the bar a few months ago, and we learned that Damon Stoudemire was the head coach of your alma mater.
Yes, UOP champions.
Knowing nothing else, knowing literally nothing else about the game or the team or anything, we sure as hell, we bet on Pacific, and they did not cover the spread. They did not.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, been disappointing people. Never started.
This is our first quarantine with the Chris's inception moment. Apparently, someone laughs there just like him. Could you play that again? We're on live with Chris Zavodsky, Monsignor_Z, a very important person, an essential worker in Hoboken. You're on with Quarantine with the Chris's live in Los Angeles. Anyone with any questions, there is a question mark box below. Please use it. It's much easier to see with questions flying around
God, Atkinson,
the world.
you looked great last night. You looked beautiful.
Oh, thank you, baby.
Thank you.
Well, we have questions about ICU. Someone said you've been in the ICU personally twice. I don't need to hear that story. A question from a Julio Jacobson, who also makes wonderful masks.
Oh, those are nice masks.
Oh,
She says, is the Monsignor an alcoholic?
debatable. Debatable.
Do you know you can get double corona by wearing a non-N95 mask?
According to Dr. Fauci did say that. He did say that.
Dr. Fauci also said it's not cheating during a pandemic, by the way. Are you familiar with
Correct. Only if it's your wife. If it's your girlfriend, it's cheating. But if it's your wife, it is not cheating. That's the words of Dr. Fauci, not mine.
that? Okay. He is a doctor, so we have to listen to him.
We have
questions flying around from around the world. Someone asked about your
Bring it.
sexuality. Wow,
Fluid.
great question.
Yes, we're going straight to it.
Oh, what? No, I am not.
Oh wow.
But you're
I am
definitely
very DTF.
Very
DTF.
DTF.
Very
It is reversed on our side, but you are very DTF.
Also, 31. Oh, let's see if we can do this. Oh, it's reversed. My apologies.
No, it's
That's okay.
It's okay.
Flip it around. Whatever. We'll figure that out.
We have another question from the same woman. She might be thirsty.
Very thirsty.
She might need a glass of water.
No, Coke, Diet Coke.
Am I abstinent? Lately, yes.
More questions. We have an Asarian. I know you and your brother. We have a Bailey. We have another question here.
No relation to the Vrabels, no.
None, huh?
What did it feel like to beat the Vrabels though in the championship game?
In 2007, I was present in Arizona for the 18-1 Giant loss Patriots, losing to the championship Giants. Thank you very much to my lovely father. I know you're listening. I know you're watching at home. Thank you for taking me. Thank you that my brother, who went to the last Super Bowl when he was 4, so it was my turn when I was old enough to go. Thank you very much. I remember my Super Bowl, and you don't.
More questions flying around from a Ted Frisky 23.
B. Rush, what's up, buddy? The team of destiny will be Stephen F. Austin when they come out of the quarantine.
When they come out of quarantine.
Interesting.
Wow, interesting. We have questions. Someone thinks that you have AIDS. Well, good luck.
HIV positive, but I don't have AIDS.
Okay.
You're favoring Stephen F. Austin over the Friars? How sacrilegious is that?
Listen. The big guy upstairs, I'm the new wave of churches. He doesn't give a shit.
Wow. Interesting. Well, Ryan, what'd you say? No one roots for the Los Angeles Chargers. They're a fucking joke.
If you won't mind for 1 second, can the two of you just look off screen for 1 second? Oh, this is backwards. Hold on.
Look the other way?
Hold on. Let me reverse this.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's reversible.
Oh, hold on. I won't look.
I won't look.
Ryan, blink twice if you're being held against your will. Ryan, if you don't blink twice, you know what's going to happen. You get the paddle. Yeah, thank you, sir. May I please have another? Sorry.
Larry over here is not being held against his will. Shout out to the Doctor of Love. Here's a Celtic.
Larry Legend, French Lick, Indiana. You're on live with Quarantine the Chris's. We're with Monsignor _Z all the way in Hoboken, an essential worker. At least his mom thinks so. Questions are flying around from the world. Who's your favorite roommate?
Easy question. That's Madison. It's not the person in the room, Bones.
Okay, great. We have another question flying in here. The
man of the eyebrows. Always asking about eyebrows.
These are all natural, baby. All natural.
Wow. See, you don't even tweeze.
Thank you. Shout out to Laura Stella Go Friars. Hey, can I pay my bills and give my next sponsor? Is that allowed?
Of course.
We're here for you to pay your bills. Yes.
Quarantining with the Chris's is brought to you by Hula Hanks. Throw back some cold ones at our Hula Skanks and Broski party.
Hula Hanks at Quinnipiac in Hamden, Connecticut. We would go to New Haven where Yale was because simply we were better than them at a lot of things,
Yale.
Especially drinking. And we go to Hula Hanks to pregame before going to real bars, and we play beer pong and drink for basically free for an hour. That's the only reason you go to Hula Hanks. Then you immediately leave at like 8 p.m., 9 p.m.
Well, as we got older, it did become the hot spot on Thursday nights. It was a beautiful place where a lot of love happened, a lot of love that ended 4 hours later, and then reconvened the next Thursday for another 2 hours, and reconvened and ended again that evening.
That is true.
Wow.
We have a question. Someone's saying Ryan had a beautiful mind. It's Russell Crowe, Ryan. Any relation to Russell Crowe, Monsignor?
Negative. I am, by the way, since we're on the topic of holiness, I want to shout out all the Jewish people out there that are celebrating Yom Kippur yesterday. So happy Yom Kippur to all of you Jewish folks.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Shabbat Shalom. I appreciate that.
Yes.
You're a man of the cloth. There's questions flying in front of the world. Please use the question mark box. We have a very, very intricate question. It's so tiny I can't read it, so who knows what's going to happen right now. How many past have you dated before having to abruptly move out because things went horribly wrong?
Twice.
Wow.
Wow. That's a direct answer. Another question from a woman who I believe she also went to Catholic church,
Hold on.
she has the same morals and values as you. Here it is.
Who does your nails? Again, all natural. I'm a blue collar man. I'm a hard worker. These fingernails are all mine. The
Wow, interesting.
Wow.
Well, you are not only an essential worker, you are the CEO of Terrible Television podcast. And you go over what? The Bachelor, Vanderpump, Motherland. What shows do you do?
All right. So currently at the churchofz.com, www.churchofz.com, we have what we call the Holy Order, which are the 6 shows that we are currently watching on our terrible TV right now. Right now we are watching The Bachelor, Listen to Your Heart, which airs on Monday on ABC. We were watching The Real Housewives of New York on Bravo. We were watching Who Wants to Be a Millionaire rebooted. The Bush Family Brood. Hey, shut the fuck up! The Bush Family Brood on MTV. Motherland, Fort Salem on Freeform, formerly ABC Family, which there's some finger popping in there. Very strange for ABC Family. And Camp Getaway. That's our 6th show.
Wow.
Wow.
Did you have an ex-girlfriend that just simply took you down a dark TV path, or is this a personal decision to start this podcast?
I will say that my ex-girlfriends are a very touchy subject, but yes, that's how it basically started.
Yeah, but you don't touchy them anymore because you're in lockdown.
I'm only touching myself right now.
Right.
Good advice from a mother.
Speaking of the advice that one of us gave about sex,
Yo, turn that off. Seriously. Yo, turn the fucking thing off.
Any questions for Monsignor_Z? There's a question mark box below. It looks nothing like that. Please use it. It's easier to see the questions in the comments. Sir, you're talking about...
Oh, wow. Did you go to Mardi Gras this year?
Anyone want to send some pictures in? We have beads.
You talked about self-love. Both of you talked about self-love recently.
We have, yes.
Unfortunately, when you do self-love, you have to use your small hands, which I believe are presidential requirements in these times. Would you say the best sport you play is intramural girls basketball with those tiny hands?
100% my best sport in my life has been intramural co-ed basketball. The women's basketball contours perfectly into my hand and flows off of my tip very well. My jumper, it would say, is wet with a girls' basketball. And that's about all I have to say about that.
Wow.
Wow.
Questions flying around the world. We're on with Chris Zavodsky, Monsignor_Z. His podcast, I didn't write down the name of it, so I can't even mention it. And here we go.
Z, the song of summer of 2020. That's a great question, B. Rush. Thank you very much. It is Ava Max, King and Queens. Ava Max, King and Queens.
How does that go?
Can you sing it?
The king and the queens of our own. Something like that.
Keep going.
I can find it, maybe.
No, we need you to sing it.
I'm not a singer. I'm more of a preacher.
Okay,
You're more of a preacher. Yeah, preach. Give us a sermon here.
Preach.
You know what? Ryan, cue the song up.
Ryan.
Cue it up. It's way better than whatever he's got.
Infinity?
Philosophy. It's like me, the seeds of sanity.
Relax. Take your time. How do you fist bump in Jersey?
See you there, Bob. I see you, Bob. Get a lot of speed there.
Woo! Wow!
Dance
All right.
party caterpillars.
So while we're on this holy subject, I got to tell you guys something, and I hope you agree.
Yes.
The song Hallelujah that I came into, the entrance song,
Yes.
proved to me that it's not about a peeping Tom who was kidnapped by the person he was peeping on and then made a sex slave and then released. Proved to me it's not.
You're saying that Leonard Cohen was abducted?
The words to the song go, and I quote, "You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty and moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to her kitchen chair, and she broke your throne, and she cut your hair. And then from your lips, she drew the hallelujah. But remember when I moved in you, and the holy dove was moving too, and every breath we drew."
You know what that's about, right?
It's
Yes,
about.
I told you what it's about.
Well, it is Passover. So actually, Woody Allen wrote those words about his stepdaughter who he later married.
Oh.
Yesterday was Rosh Hashanah, not.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
It was about Samson and cutting his hair. That's what it was about.
That's what you want to say, but
But
trust me,
it could be about anything.
it's about a peeping Tom who was abducted and then made a sex slave.
Well, we have a very lengthy question, and I might not be able to read it all, but a Bethany wrote this
Hello, Bethany Bob.
question. If 1980s Hulk Hogan and 1990s 2000s The Rock had a popularity contest, but The Rock could gain help from Stone Cold Steve Austin and Hulk Hogan.
And Hulk Hogan.
No. And Hulk Hogan could call in help from Ric Flair, Macho Man.
Right. So you're looking at The Rock with Stone Cold Steve Austin and Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, Macho Man.
This is one of the toughest questions I've ever heard in my entire life because
Who would win?
My two favorite wrestlers are 1, Ric Flair, the greatest of all time, 2, The Rock, 3, Stone Cold, Hulk Hogan a distant 5th. But 2 + 3 is 5, and 1 + 5 is 6. So 5 would be The Rock and Stone Cold, and that's the bottom line.
We're on with Chris. Woo! 2 claps. Woo! Woo! Nima just said the song's about orgasm. Sure. We have questions flying in from now. We're quarantining the Chris's. On with Monsignor _Z of the House of Z. Our sponsors today are
Holy Candles.
Light It Up.
Champions only.
You can never beat Team Dubra because we won 8 championships in a row. Questions flying in from around the world. Here we go. What trimmer did you use for that, quote, beard of whatever's on your face?
Is he trying to have sex with me?
You know what? He's been quarantined, I think, for at least 7 years, so maybe.
I live with a stylist. She takes care of me very nicely.
Someone asked the last time we blew each other. We literally just blew bubbles. We literally just blew bubbles today, actually. Yeah.
Yes.
Bubbles is also the name of our favorite clown. We blow him all the time. Questions flying in from around the world from a redheaded, beautiful mother of 2 redheads. If you got asked to go to paradise, which chick from the Bachelor world would you want to meet?
Very easy answer. It is Aliyah. I would love to meet Aliyah from the last season.
And why Aliyah?
She's in charge of the sports bureau?
She's very smart.
You paused there for a second.
I know. I thought I froze. I really like her personality and what she brings to the table.
Right on. Well, yeah. It is the Last Supper today, so we're always looking for what's on the table.
Yeah.
Great question.
The man who keeps hitting on you through the questions, it's pretty simple. Ric Flair is unbeatable. We have another question in M. Schlagager. Probably change your last name. If you had a clone, what size penis would the clone's penis be?
It's a great question. It would be about 6.8 inches.
6.8, and with your tiny hands, it would look at least 12.8. Is that right?
That's correct.
Yes, in the hands of my ex Asian girlfriend, it was 12 inches.
All right.
In the hands of an angel.
Questions flying around the world for Monsignor_Z at the Church of Z podcast. Check it out. It might be exciting one day. We're quarantined. Chris is live in Los Angeles. Questions flying in.
Ooh, the inspiration. What's up, baby girl? The inspiration was the two first loves of my first quarter century, the Dairy Queen, shout out Kevin McBain, and the Quinnipiac, shout out to all you lovely ladies out there.
And what do you call the lovely ladies at Quinnipiac though?
Well, QU stands for Quick in the Sack, and the girls are called the Slob Cats. The Slob Cats.
Wow.
Slob cats.
Wow.
I'm sure they would all love to hear that.
Why do you call them the slob cats? I'm confused.
Because they're very clean, wholesome, and beautiful women.
Wow.
Solid.
Questions flying in from the world. Pew, pew, pew. Fuck, marry, kill. Enchiladas, nachos, quesadillas. Hot take. Go.
Kill the nachos very quickly, marrying the quesadillas, and I will throw that 6.8-inch penis right into the enchilada. Sorry, my clones ate 6.8-inch penis. My clones.
Right.
Clones are always a little better.
Right.
We all know that.
Ryan, it's okay. He's smaller than the average person. It's fine. Questions flying in from around the world. Monayu, what's your favorite DQ blizzard, sir?
Off-menu item, peanut butter and jelly blizzard, a little bit of strawberry preserves, a little bit of peanut butter cup, and some waffle cone crisp thrown in there.
Wow. Very off the menu.
Wow.
Can you DM that to us?
Yeah. Have you ever put 6.8 inches in that?
Well, it doesn't fit in the small because it's...
Right. Hello to all our friends in Morocco who just joined. I know it's almost 1 a.m. there. Thank you for joining Quarantine. The Chris is live in Los Angeles. We're on with Monsignor Z in Hoboken, New Jersey, right across the river from, I believe, New York City. And we have questions flying in from around the world.
Danger.
Oh, Danny Log. What up, girl?
Best DQ story.
I'm afraid that if Kevin is listening, I can't say those out loud.
Wow.
But,
Earmuffs, Kevin. Earmuffs.
Kevin, earmuffs. Ryan, turn Kevin's ears off.
and they are our lead sponsor today, the Wyckoff Dairy Queen. So I'm going to say nothing but positive stories. My favorite memory of the Wyckoff Dairy Queen is the unbeatable prices and the high-quality food and the wonderful ownership of Kevin McBain.
Wow.
You think Dairy Queen has high-quality food? Was that you being serious?
Any establishment that I spent 7 years at is of the highest quality.
Wonder who you're blowing bubbles with.
I can only be so lucky.
We have questions flying in from the world, especially from a podcast that you recently separated from, like your Justin Timberlake and they're in sync. If you had to pick between a cheesesteak without cheese, which would just make it a steak, and marrying Z, what would you pick? Is that a question for us? I don't know.
I guess, yeah, I think it is for you guys.
So basically, it's just flavorless meat on a long roll,
or flavorless meat for life.
There.
I'll be your Owen Wilson to your Vince Vaughn because you're the best wedding crasher ever.
That is true. We have a lot of ice cream emojis, and now's a perfect time to go over our safe word. We have not given the safe word to Monsignor.
Jack?
Yeah. There is a safe word. The hint for the safe word does have to do with holiness, and it does have to do with his name being Monsignor Z. If you guess the safe word emoji, it is an emoji in the comment below, we will send you a prize.
I have my own personal question for you. You're a big Star Trek guy. Captain Kirk or Captain Picard?
I am not a Star Trek guy.
Who is it? Was that Patrick Stewart, the bobblehead you had earlier?
Oh, this is Dr. Evil.
It looked like a bald Patrick Stewart.
This is why I
asked here. I am the fantasy football champion of the Free Tone Invitational League. This is Tony Eveready, a male porn star. He is the person who made famous the one-man DP, where he put his in the, and then also his in the.
Wonderful. Wow. Someone said that DQ has decent nuggets. He grew up in New Jersey. He had a tanning package, a blowout, and a needle in his ass. Shout out to the WOZ.
I can assure you that I have no muscles.
He also likes the Jets. Do you have anything to say about the other New York team?
The Jets suck. Who cares about the Jets?
There you go. It is not a church. I wish I could speak Arabic. It's not cuckoo. Question flying in from around the world. Bring back B.O.B. I don't know what that means.
I think that was a song.
B.O.B.
Like B.O.B. like the singer?
I think so.
Like beautiful girls all over the world. Questions flying in from around the world. If you have a question, we are on with the CEO of Plus Ones, fake or real butts?
Oh, 100% real butts. That's a great question, Bones. Thank you. I only subscribe to real butts.
That's your
real
is that
butts
your, is
only?
that your Google search?
I'm also strictly a real boobs guy from here on out.
From here on out.
From here on out.
But
So what turned the tide between the fake versus the real?
Bad experiences with not real boobs.
What if you're on the island with the bachelorette girl?
Alaya is a special case. She's the queen of my heart. She has an exemption.
Okay, we all get one.
Ryan, slide into Laya's DMs right now. We'll get in there.
It's Alaya Biena Ts something like that. I don't know.
Ryan can only do one thing, and it's spell.
You're a slave intern, Ryan?
Yeah, we're quarantining the Chris's live in Los Angeles. We're on Monsignor_Z, Chris Zavodsky, the House of Z, also the Hoboken boys, which you just broke up from. Why did you go solo, Justin?
Oh, backyard out organized baseball. Bob. Funny story, Bob. I used to play with your brother Hefe. We used to play in the back of Anton Becker's backyard, the backyard outdoor baseball league. Wonderful league. Wonderful league.
And who was the champion of the backyard outdoor baseball league?
I believe I was the Gold Glove third baseman. I do not recall the champion. I'm just going to assume it was a Dave Stahl, John Procopio-led team.
Yeah, but now Dave is quarantined with a wife and a small child who he dresses in losing teams' gear all the time. Shout to the Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's disgusting. I know. The kid's growing.
At least out here winning in life.
Right. The kid in 18 years to be going to Vegas to go to Raiders games and then just like, I can't even say it. We're on live with Monsignor_Z. We're quarantining the Chris's live in Los Angeles. Questions are flying in from around the world. And by flying in, ask it in the question mark box below. It looks something like this.
Hey, that's my mom. Hi, Mom. Aslo Designs. What's up, baby girl?
Oh, wow. Hey,
Mom.
Mom, do you have any questions for your young son who dresses like he's an immigrant that just came over on Ellis Island?
I thought you looked like
I believe she bought this for me, actually.
Oh,
wow. Maybe the best gift ever.
Is that tailored?
Tailored as in, rolled up the sleeves here.
What is on your list behind you?
I realized that it's all backwards, so I don't know how to fix that, but
you have to switch the camera on your phone to see it. So put it back.
Yeah, duh.
Put it back.
How about this? Can you see now?
Oh yeah. All right, go a little other way. A little to the beginning of it.
Other way.
Other way.
There
There
we go.
A little down. First time caller, long time listener. I'm also Chris, 31, male, New Jersey. The male part.
Very DTF.
Very DTF. Any takers at Monsignor_Z. What's under there? You got to lift it up a little bit. Anti-carb on carb. Something liquid on liquid.
No liquid on liquid.
Pro liquid on liquid.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Well, the carb on carb, hopefully this doesn't fall.
I hope it does.
Ooh. The carb on carb simply means I don't eat any food that is a pure carb on top of another pure carb. I refuse to eat it.
So you don't eat burgers with French fries?
No, that's separate. That's separate.
But what if they're on each? What if you have fries?
Are there levels to this?
Yes.
What is going on?
I will not eat. Oh, my mother said, God no. I will not eat a burrito with rice inside of it. I will not eat really any wrap with any pure carb inside of it. Any sandwich where the main ingredient is a carb, I will not eat that.
Do you have an exception to this rule?
Taco Bell items sometimes fall through the cracks.
Okay.
So Taco Bell is your alliance.
Sometimes.
All right.
Yeah, just Taco Bell mainly, but there are exceptions. My friends try to catch me in my lies, but we'll see.
So you're trying to promote Taco Bell while you having a Dairy Queen tattoo, and your sponsor being who again?
Oh, well, good thing you should ask. Our second lead sponsor of the day was
Quarantining with the Chris's is brought to you by Hula Hanks. Throw back some cold ones at our Hula Skanks and Broski party.
How was that party?
It was great. I don't remember a thing.
That was all great parties.
We have someone who's apparently a coach of steak.
Hey, Mike Porter.
So you will eat burger with fries, liar.
I will eat a burger separate from the fries. I will not eat a burger with fries inside of the burger.
Have you ever had a fat sandwich at Rutgers University, the only university in the entire United States that doesn't have the state name in it?
That's a good fact. This mantra or lifestyle of mine started roughly 6 years ago. So in the last 6 years, no, I have not had a fat sandwich.
Wow.
What sparked this this change in your life?
Stubbornness, and that's about it, really. At this point, I'm so far dug in on this hot take that I had that I can't get out of it. And it's really shitty because sometimes I really want to eat things and I can't.
Speaking of really shitty, here's a good question. Mrs. Z.
This is to you, Mrs. Z.
Mrs. Z, it's your question.
I believe
Mrs. Z, it's your son of big.
Yes.
I think he misspelled bidet.
Yes, I have a bidet.
Oh, you do?
Thank you for joining Across the World. We have someone whose Instagram name is so long, I think it ends in Waters, a McCarter. Hello to all our friends in Morocco. Someone asked you just a tip. I didn't show it on screen. Oh, my God. I can't ask that question at all. I cannot ask that question at all. We have a longtime listener who asked about your favorite taco.
Yes.
My favorite taco?
Not Taco Bell.
My favorite taco.
What most women are
Yeah, no, stop. Yeah. Favorite taco.
Wow, that's a good one. I don't really know how to answer that without offending all of the lovely ladies out there.
I agree. But you do love the ladies so much you started your own podcast. What is on the helm recently? I know The Bachelor and all these shows keep going on because we have simply nothing else to do while in quarantine. What's your hottest show right now? Hottest character? Hottest thing you do when the lights are off?
So everyone should subscribe to both the Hoboken Boys podcast and also the Corrupt Clergy podcast. Those are the two podcasts underneath the Church of Z. The hottest show right now, I would say, is The Real Housewives of New York, as well as Motherland, Fort Salem. Those two absolutely on fire right now. Leah from The Real Housewives of New York, she can get it, and she can get it good.
She can get it. She might get a Quarantine with the Chris's t-shirt or or a strange package of just the sock that looks like a stalactite from Monsignor. We are Quarantine with the Chris's live in Los Angeles on with Monsignor_Z, also known as Chris Zavodsky, a.k.a. the CEO of Plus Ones, all the way in Hoboken, New Jersey. Thank you for joining us from Jersey City today, someone who just flew in. Now, sir, you are the CEO of Plus Ones. You frankly go to a lot of weddings. We're not really sure why people invite you, but what is your top 3 tips for a plus one at a wedding whenever those happen again in 2020? Never.
Ooh, top 3 tips. Never leave the dance floor, ever.
Ever.
Make sure you compliment the bride 35 times. And make sure you always dance with the creepy, crazy aunt at least once.
Yes. So if you're never leaving the dance floor, how do you hydrate?
We don't eat. We have runners bring me drinks on the dance floor. That's very key. Or a very good idea is to just get a bottle of champagne, put it in your back pocket, and have a day.
Wow. So you're a man of small stature. A bottle fits anywhere in your body?
I'm very short, but I got a big ass, so the pockets are very large.
There you go. Yeah, Ryan. Yeah, his lovely lady lumps. Check it out. So at a wedding, so you were looking forward to going to how many weddings this summer or this spring, summer, fall season?
I actually had a very low summer upcoming with only 4 weddings. I had 11 last year and 9 the one before that, and 10 the one before that. So it's been a quite busy 3-4 years.
Sounding like New York Giants there with wins.
Exactly. As a New York Giant fan myself, we're in a very dark time.
We've had our wins.
Speaking of weddings, though, I mean, if you don't have your oxygen, aka being a +1 at weddings, would you consider just holding virtual weddings amongst you and your friends?
Oh, absolutely. Actually, last weekend I hosted a Last weekend I hosted a family feud for 10 of my friends. Videos are on my Instagram. I'll throw them up later, but it was a very, very good time. So I would love to officiate or join in some virtual weddings. That would be a wonderful idea.
So were you the Mr. Potato Head then of the family feud?
I did not play the role of Steve Harvey. I played the role rather of Richard Dawson because I virtually kissed all of my friends in the mouth.
Okay.
So how does one go about that?
Yeah, how did you do that?
You pull your pants down, and then you lean in.
You don't lean back?
Yeah, I thought the Fat Joe had it best.
Yes.
Lean back.
Yeah, we just pull up our pants and do the rock away. So lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back. Shout out to our friends in Morocco. Questions flying in from around the world. If you have a question, there's a question mark box below. Good job, spread the virus. You're welcome. You guys, Bernie fans, Biden fans, we are fans of all of you out there in Instagram land. Murray 6 just joined us. Questions flying in from around the world. Ones that I can't even put up on the screen because, frankly, I would get in trouble by the FCC. We're on with Monsignor_Z. Our sponsors today are
candles.
Would you light my candle?
Champions.
7-time basketball champions, 8-time overall Team Dubra. Can't beat us. Any Zavodsky member, Mike or Chris?
Did
everyone
sign your shirt with their numbers on there?
Okay, so the team name that I was a part of was Amanda Hug and Kiss. It was a franchise. We had a team in Division 1-2 men's, Division 1-2 co-ed. Shout out to all you Amanda Hug and Kiss members. This is from our senior year barbecue, championship barbecue, because we won so many titles. I had everyone sign the shirt as memories. Shout out to all you people, especially Bronsu, if you're listening. I love you.
We have a question from one of the members of NSYNC, I believe JC Chavez. Is that how you pronounce it? JC Chavez Boken said.
Chazé.
Yeah, JC Chavez, the group that you just broke up with. Have you guys ever tried watching German poop?
Scheiser porn. Yeah, Scheiser.
Is that an emoji, I believe, that's popular with the kids?
No, I think it's an actual thing.
Oh, it's a real thing.
Yeah, there's lots of holes you can go.
It's adjacent to wet work.
Oh, interesting. We have questions flying in from around the world.
Who is this Jew? Wow.
Someone apparently does not like other religions except for her own.
Wow.
Listen, I forgive the Jews for killing our Savior, but I just want to say that people don't forget. That's it.
Oh, man. We're on with Monsignor_Z, the CEO of Plus
What's up,
One.
Meyer?
Yeah. We have a Shnu. We have a Dr. Seuss fan who's just joined us. We have people punching emojis. Now, we've asked you, we do have a safe word. If anyone can guess the safe word emoji below, it has to do with the man of the cloth, Monsignor_Z, who is doing God's work right now in New York City. We're not exactly sure why or how he's employed, but he is.
We don't no idea how you're employed.
Zero idea. If you have any questions below, there is a question mark box. Where we got here?
Someone says you're a big Bernie Mac fan. Is that true?
I love Bernie Mac. I am the most anti-Bernie Sanders person in the world.
Oh, I thought we all were just Bernie Mac fans.
Yeah, we have someone taking shots at Team Dubra. I'm sorry you couldn't beat us. Sorry, Mrs. Z. Yes, your mother is watching. My mother's watching as well.
Yes.
Do you have your own Ryan in the household, sir?
I have the maximum allowable people in my apartment right now, which is me plus 4.
Why are there 5 people in your apartment?
It is the people that I've been quarantining with for the last month and a half.
What is that? What is life like with 5 people in a 1-bedroom place?
Yeah.
Well, they live next door, but they work from home, so it's okay for us to interact.
And you're working in the city, and you're coming home to them, so it's okay?
Correct, because I drive into work and I do not contact any other people.
Oh, okay. So you don't get gas.
Next question.
So this is a contact.
You know what? You know what? We're reaching
Gloves.
sponsor's time limit. We'd like to see the other 4 people in your household. Could you do that for us?
Guys, you want to come in here?
You could lift your phone up.
What is that? Oh, hello.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hi.
How are you?
Welcome. Nice popcorn ceilings.
Okay.
Are we watching a movie tonight?
This is the Z Witch Project.
Z Witch. Hello.
Oh, hello, sir.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Wow, thanks for the tour of your place.
Wow, wonderful. Yeah, it was really disappointing.
Welcome to Hoboken.
There is a safe word emoji. It has something to do with the man of the cloth or any form of religion. None of you are going to guess it because it's very specific. It is in the like either male, female, or like non-binary emoji area. Okay, aggressive. Now, we've been asking you a lot of questions, sir. Any questions for us?
Will you guys make out right now?
Will we make out? We can make things. We can make things out of clay. What are you referring to by make out?
Yeah, I'm actually pretty good at origamis. Is that what we want to make out?
I can make. Yeah, we can make it beautiful.
You know what? I really don't have any questions. I just want to say that I absolutely love what the two of you are doing. I watch and I listen every night. I'm your #1 patron. I hope you guys take this to the fucking moon. I think you're very, very great at what you do. I have nothing but love for the two of you. And I just met you, Chris, but you're a great guy.
Hey, man, how do you feel about that? He just met you and he thinks you're a great guy.
Hey,
that's nice.
Hey, I just met you, and
this is crazy.
This is crazy.
The greatest pop song of all time.
But
here's my number, so call me.
Wow.
Wow. Well, thank you to Monsignor_Z. His podcast is the Church of Z. He also does the Hoboken Boys, despite going solo.
And he has a nonprofit too.
And he has a nonprofit in order to not pay
that's
basketball dues in Hoboken.
Talk about that.
53 apparently cannot be spoken on air. We are quarantining with the Chris's live from Los Angeles on at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific, every day that ends in.
What?
Thank you, my friend. Cheers to you.
Cheers. Thanks, brother.
Hey, thank you very much for having me. Great job. Keep up the good work, team.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time. This is the part where we think you know how to turn it off. So we're just gonna watch you get really close to the screen.
I think he knows. He's an experienced guy. Look at that. That was smooth.
Wow, that was smooth.
That was almost Michael Jackson smooth.
Well, that was enjoyable, I think, for some people.
Yeah, I mean, I had a good time. Did you have a good time?
It was an okay time.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
I mean, okay.
None of you got the emoji. It is.
You have a couple seconds.
It's one. No one's ever gonna get it.
It was a really good one because I came up with it.
No one uses this emoji.
No one uses the emoji.
Think about if you're going to church.
Yes.
What do you have to do every once in a while that you don't want to do? It's not sitting down. It's not standing up.
When was the last time anybody went to church?
I don't know. Pre-COVID.
Well, I mean, how long has it been since you've been to church?
A long time. We're losing viewers left and right. We are quarantining the Chris's live every day that ends in Y. It is not Miss Fumiko. You are close, but not very close at all.
Is that a zombie?
It is a man or a woman or non-binary person on bended knee.
Yes.
Someone kneeling.
Yes. Yeah. Any kneeling would have done.
Any kneeling emoji would have won. No one's ever used that emoji before because I didn't know it existed until right now.
I'm not sure how I knew how that existed, but I knew about that.
Yeah. Shout out to Madonna. Thank you for your song about church and God. We love all of our viewers. Just like in Passover, Easter time, everyone's got to care for each other right now. Please help your neighbor. Please stay the fuck inside. Our community cause today is Dear COVID Heroes. DearCOVIDHeroes@gmail.com. If you want to write a letter to a healthcare worker, doctor, nurse, they would love to hear from you to give them support right now. They are simply overloaded. New York City needs 45,000 more healthcare workers just this month. Please send an email of thanks to DearCOVIDHeroes@gmail.com. It will go to the healthcare workers at Dear COVID Heroes on Instagram. We do have to pay the bills.
Yes. Feel free to light a candle for yourself or for anyone, just a special intention out there.
Light it.
Also, here's the champions.
Champions. Quinnipiac Bobcats, Hamden, Connecticut. I still owe them money from the schooling that I went to 13 years ago. Thank you to Monsignor Z, Chris Zavodsky, Monsignor_Z. Follow him if you like laughing. He's also doing the House of Z podcast, available on all podcast platforms. He's recently separated from the Hoboken boys despite having guest appearances, because that simply won't get him big, just like our friend Justin Timberlake.
I mean, I hear 6.0 is pretty big, actually.
I think it's huge, actually.
Anyways, that's all we have time for today. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for joining us today. Ryan! No, Ryan, he already went on too long. Whatever.
Sorry,
I apologize. Ryan just simply is a little upset that he can't be with his family for Easter, and nor can we. But you are our family, so thank you for joining us, all 5 of you who have still hung on.
My lover's got humor. She's the giggle at a funeral. Knows everybody's disapproval. Should've worshipped her sooner. If the heavens ever did speak, she's the last true mouthpiece. Every Sunday's getting more bleak. Fresh poison each week. We were born sick. You heard them say it. My church offers no absolutes. She tells me